Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? In this ASMR video, football or soccer ASMR video, we are looking at the Champions League, Europa League and Conference League as well. We're going to be looking at matchday 4 results, and then we're going to be predicting matchday 5 results in each of the 3 competitions. I had a really good week, I have to be honest. So matchday 4, I managed to get 68 points, which if we go to our league, and you can still join our league, it's not too late, look in the info box below, I'm actually up to 38. But if I look at, for example, how do I see? There was a feature. There was like, oh yeah, matchday 4. So I actually came first for matchday 4, which is like shocking because I am terribly bad at this game. So yeah, I win for the week. That's like unprecedented. It's the first time it's ever happened. But anyway, enough about me. So I said Shakhtar Donetsk would lose to Barcelona 3-1. I got that totally wrong, but I did get a point for saying that Donetsk would score. I said it'd be a draw between Dortmund and Newcastle, but Dortmund managed to get a 2-0 win, so 0 points. Then it starts to get interesting. So we have here Porto against Antwerp. I said 2-0, got that spot on, so 6 points. I also said 2-1 to Leipzig, which did happen as well, so 6 points. And then I not only said that Man City would beat Young Boys 3-0, but I actually played my booster as well, so I got 12 points for that one. I said Milan would beat Paris Saint-Germain, and I got that one right as well, so another 6 points, 2-1. And then I said Lazio Feyenoord 1-1. In the end, it was actually very close to that, but it was only 1-0 to Lazio, so 1 point. I said Atleti would beat Celtic 2-0, but it was 6-0, unfortunately, in the end. Quite a lot of red cards, if I remember. 4 points for me. I said Sociedad would beat Benfica 2-1. It was 3-1, so 4 points for me. And I said 3-0 win to Napoli, but Napoli are starting to struggle again at the moment. So Berlin, who are bottom of the Bundesliga, I believe, managed to get a 1-1 draw, which is excellent for them, but not good for me. I said Salzburg would lose at home 2-0 to Inter, but it was 1-0, 4 points. And I said Madrid to beat Braga 2-0, but it was 3-0, although I thought Braga did play well at times. PSV to beat Lens 2-1, it was 1-0, so 4 points. Arsenal to beat Sevilla 2-1, it was 2-0, so 4 points. And I did say it, there's the proof. I said Copenhagen would beat Man United in Denmark. There's no way I was going to predict the 4-3. But yeah, so I got 4 points for that one. And I said Bayern to beat Galatasaray 2-1, and that happened, and I got 8 points. I think I got 1. I got extra points because it was one of the popular predictions. Okay, shall we do matchday 5? I think so. I watched this game in the reverse fixture, and I thought the second half, Antwerp were brilliant in the first half, and Shakhtar were amazing in the second half. It said last meeting Shakhtar won 3-2. I think they can. I mean, they just beat Barcelona, so I think they can win. It'll be something like a 1-0 though, I think. Lazio Celtic, obviously Celtic having a very difficult tournament again, but Lazio not playing brilliantly. I think they could just win it though. Okay, next up Barcelona Porto. I think it'll be fairly tight. I can't see 2-1 being a scoreline though. That's plausible. Last meeting was 2-2. I think that's a good shout to 1-1 maybe. Because Red Star have scored in every game they've played, I think. So 2, 1, 3. Yeah, so I can see them scoring. Man City Leipzig. This should be quite close, but I actually think it's going to not be close because Leipzig won't dig in and defend like everyone else. So I think I'm going to go for 2-0. Milan Dortmund. This group is so unpredictable. Who knows? Is Milan going to have a good day or a bad day? Milan's lost. Yeah, see, they drew with Lecce, but then they beat Paris Saint-Germain, lost to Udinese. All over the place. So unpredictable. I was going to go a safe 1-1. And this one, I think Paris Saint-Germain, with Newcastle's injury problems at the minute, are going to just win that one. Sorry, Newcastle. Okay, Feyenoord against Atletico de Madrid. I think so. Feyenoord are back up to second in their league. Atleti is still about fourth, but they are a lot more attacking than they used to be. So they're scoring lots of goals as a result. So I think they win 2-1 away. Sevilla, PSV. Sevilla are not doing that well at the minute. PSV are top of their league. People are saying that it's going to be a draw or Sevilla to win. I disagree. I think PSV can do it. Galatasaray Man United. Well, they won 3-2 in Old Trafford. I think they can win again. I think 2-1. Sociedad, Salzburg. Sociedad are playing really well at the minute, aren't they? Yeah, Barcelona are the only team to have beaten them. Salzburg, even in their own division, are getting draws. So I think 2-0 to Sociedad. Then we got Benfica against Inter. I think last meeting Inter won 1-0. I think that's probably a good shout again, actually. I don't think Benfica are having anywhere near as good a campaign as they did last time. Braga, Union Berlin. I might just wimp out and give a 1-1 draw. Braga are difficult to win. No, maybe I've changed my mind. 1-0. Oh, I wouldn't regret that. Okay, Real Madrid, Napoli. Yeah, Madrid will win this one, I think. Kvara will score, but Real Madrid will win. Arsenal, Lens. Lens won the away fixture, of course. Well, their home fixture, or Arsenal's away fixture. But I think, what's Lens's form like? It's okay. They lost only 1-0 to PSV. They beat Marseille. Maybe they'll get a draw. I don't think this Arsenal team is all conquering. Lost to Newcastle, lost to West Ham. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that. Now for the next one. The popular predictions are absolutely stupid. 3-0, 5-0. 23% of people said 5-0. Have they watched Copenhagen play football? They're in a fantastic run, and they beat Man United in that run as well. I know Bayern are doing well in their division, but they always do well in their division. No, I'm absolutely not going with that. I think it'll be a 2-1. Who do I play? Maybe I don't know actually who to play my booster with. Who am I really confident about? No one really, they're all quite unpredictable. Maybe I'll do it with Man City again. Okay, so that's where we're at for matchday 5. Now we're going to look at the Europa League before we finish off this video with the Conference League, okay? So my good week continued into the Europa League, 58 points, which I think is one of the, it's the highest I've had this year. And if we go to the leagues again, I'm 15th, but matchday 4, oh actually I was only 9th for matchday 4, Gralias came top. Okay, so I can't boast as much on this one. Okay, what did I predict? So I said Leverkusen would beat Karabakh 3-0, and that's, well, I played my booster, so it was 1-0, and I got 8 points. I said Roma would win, and they were abysmal, and Slavia Praha won 2-0. Good for them to take control of the group. Servette, I said 1-0, it was 2-1, so 4 points. I said Haifa would lose 2-0, it was 2-1, so 4 points. I said Rennes would beat Panathinaikos 2-1, it was 3-1, so another 4 points. I got this one totally wrong. But fair play, if you predicted this, then you did an amazing job. It was 3-2, cracking performance from Toulouse. Lask, I said, would draw with Union Saint-Gilloise, but they actually beat them 3-1, which is really surprising due to their domestic form. No points for me. I said 2-0 win away for Brighton, and that's what happened, so 8 points for me. Although Ajax are getting better domestically. I said Malta would beat Hacken 2-0, and it was 3-1, 4 points. I said Sporting would beat Rakov Częstochowa by 2-0, and it was 2-1, so 4 points to me. I said Atalanta would beat Sturm Graz 2-0, but it's 1-0, so 4 points. I also predicted the Rangers would beat Sparta Praha 2-1, and that's exactly what happened, so 6 points for me. And then I said Real Betis would beat Aris Limassol 3-0, it was 4-1, so 4 points to me. I said AEK Athens would draw with Marseille 1-1, but actually Marseille beat them 2-0, so no points for me. And I said West Ham to beat Olympiacos 2-1, it was 1-0, so 4 points. And Freiburg to beat Bachka Topola 2-0, but it's 5-0, so 4 points to me. Okay, let's do predictions. So I think that Rennes, who are in very good form, will beat Haifa 2-0. Sturm and Rakov could be quite tight, 1-0 or 1-0. Sturm Graz won 1-0 in Poland, so I think 1-0 again. This is a big one. Sporting are currently top of their league, aren't they? But they lost to Benfica. Oh, maybe Benfica are top now. Atalanta sort of not doing too badly at all. I'm going to say draw. Atalanta won away 2-1 though. Sparta Praha, Real Betis. I think Betis will win, but it won't be easy. I'm going to go 2-1. That's what the scoreline was last time. Then we've got Brighton against AAK. Athens actually won the other way leg, but I think Brighton will win it 2-1. Bachka Topola lost 3-1 last time. I can see them losing 2-0 this time. Freiburg Olympiacos. Freiburg won 3-2 last time. I'm going to say 2-1 this time. Hacken Leverkusen. Hacken season's over. Leverkusen are top of the Bundesliga. They won 4-0 last time. I think 3-0 away from home maybe. And I'll play my booster. I'm going for Leverkusen to lift the trophy, I think. Molde and Karabakh. Karabakh won last time. Molde. I think Molde will win this time 1-0. Oh, I don't know though. Maybe I'll go for 0-0. I never do a 0-0. It won't let me. Sheriff and Slavia Praha. I think Slavia will take control of the group. I don't like those scores though, so I'm going to go 2-1. Roma Servette. After the ear bashing they got last time, it's not going to be 4-0 again. But I think they'll probably get a 1-0. A little bit of Rommel. Villarreal. Panathinaikos 2-0. Panathinaikos won last time. Don't think they will this time. I go in for that. It's a 1-0 last time. What could it be this time? Toulouse on a bit of a high. They drew with Lille, but they lost their 3 previous games. I'm going to say 1-1. Sit on that fence hard. Liverpool, yeah, I think maybe 3-0. They won 3-1 last time. Let's go 3-1 then. Rangers, Limassol. Now, Limassol bizarrely won it, but they've changed managers since then. I think they could have a 2-0. And then last, Marseille against Ajax. 3-3 last time, I'm not predicting that. But they're both not domestically doing great. So I think a cheeky 1-1. Lovely. Okay, let's switch to the Conference League. Okay, I didn't do as well, but I did have a pretty good week. Not as good as my first week. But 46 points. Oops. Isn't that bad. And let's have a little look at if this thing stops going crazy on me. I'm 6th. Johnny Clark is top. And last week, yeah, I didn't do great. I actually was 13th, the best. Choopy was the winner. Okay. Let's have a look at what I said then. So I said Frankfurt to win 3-0. I played my booster and it was a 1-0, so I got 8 points. PAOK to beat Aberdeen 2-1. It was 2-2. Well done to Aberdeen. Only 1 point for me though. I said Fiorentina to win 3-0. It was 1-0, so 4 points to me. I said 0-0 between Ferencváros and Genk, and it was 1-1, so 4 points. 2-0 to Legia, and that's what happened against Zrinski. I said 2-0 win for Besiktas, but Bode Glimt actually won 2-1, so no points for me at all. Victoria Pilsen, I said, would beat Dinamo Zagreb 2-1. It was 1-0, so 4 points. I said Fenerbahce would win in Bulgaria big, but it did not happen. Ludogorets beat them 2-0. No points for me. I said Aston Villa to win 3-1. It was 2-1, so 4 points come my way. I said Club Brugge would beat Lugano 2-0, and I get all 6 points. I said Ukrainian Zorya Luhansk would lose to Maccabi Tel Aviv 2-1. They lost 3-1, so I get 4 points again. Breidablik, I said, would lose at home to Gent, and they did, but by 3-2, so that's 3 points for me. And I said a draw between Olimpia Ljubljana and Klasvik, but Olimpia won 2-0. And lastly, Slovan Bratislava, I said would lose at home to Lille, but they drew. So 1 point only to me. Let's predict. So the last meeting was Dinamo Zagreb, 5-1 winners, but Dinamo are not. They're like 3rd in their league at the minute. Astana, 29th of October. So I think their league is finished. Yeah, it has. So they're in the middle of their off-season at the minute. So I think that they will lose by 3-0. Aberdeen, HJK, Helsinki. What's Helsinki's form like? Oh, not good. I think their league finished ages ago as well. That's massive. I know that's just for the 6-0 too, but that's against Celtic, so I think no one's saying it, but I think Aberdeen are going to win. Okay, 1-0 I think. Alkmaar will win this easy. They're definitely one of the better teams in the entire competition. Just checking, I haven't played. I might play my booster here, you know. Besiktas. What was the 4-3 Zrinski won last time? Maybe I won't play that then. Besiktas drew with Club Brugge last time. I can see that happening again. Besiktas are like 3rd or 4th in their league at the minute. So yeah, 1-1. Bordeaux Glimt Lugano. I think Bordeaux will win it 1-0. Balkania Victoria Pilsen. I think Pilsen will win this. Balkania not having as good a campaign as they did last time. I say 2-0 to the Czechs. Gent against Zorya Luhansk, 1-1 last time. Zorya are not doing well in their domestic division though. So I think it's going to be a 2-0 win for the Belgians. And that takes us on to Klasvik against Slovan Bratislava. People are not predicting it much, but I think, oh no, actually 40%, yeah. I thought they was just predicting a Klasvik win. Slovan, I think, will get it 2-1 last time, so I'm saying the same scoreline again. Olympia Ljubljana against Lille. They looked, I watched this match last time in Lille, and Olympia were pretty decent, and I thought right up until the end, before Lille scored their second, in injury time I think, I thought Olympia were going to equalise. So I'm going to say 1-0, it's going to be close. Spartak Trnava against Ludogorets, 4-0 to Ludogorets last time. I'm going to be nice and say 2-0 this time. And then Fenerbahce against Nordsjælland, 3-1 to Fenerbahce last time. Fenerbahce are top of the Turkish division. Or maybe Galatasaray surpassed them. Nordsjælland, people are saying 3-1, I'm going to go with it. Frankfurt against PAOK. PAOK actually won the reverse fixture 2-1. I think it'll be close. What's Frankfurt like? They're not losing. Okay, I think loss. I'm going to say 2-1 to Frankfurt. Čukarički against Ferencváros. Ferencváros won last time 3-1. I think I'm just going to say 1-0. Just nip it. Nick it. Fiorentina Genk. This is a tough one, 2-2 last time. My instinct says draw. Both are doing pretty well, but not outstandingly well in their domestic divisions. Don't like any of those. 1-0, 1-1, excuse me. Aston Villa, Legia won 3-2. I think Aston Villa are up and running now though, so I'm going to say 2-0. And then last one, Predictor League against Maccabi Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv won 3-2 last time. I'm going to say 2-1 this time to Tel Aviv. Who shall I play with my booster? I'm thinking... Oh, I think I will. My instinct says AZ, back AZ Alkmaar. Currently until the Europa League teams come down, for me one of the favourites to win the competition. Okay. Give me a comment, tell me if you think my scores are crazy, stupid, nuts, or do you think they're actually kind of sensible? Talk about how amazing I am for coming first in the Champions League last week, and do obviously like the video and subscribe if you are new to the channel. We do this every week for the Champions League, and we do results for all leagues every week as well as international matches too. So, thanks for watching everyone. Don't forget about my Patreon if you absolutely adore this channel. And for now, take care. Bye 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 bye.